Good morning. Time for breakfast. It's going to be a pumpkin spice breakfast. I have these bagels, pumpkin spice, and this pumpkin spice butter I'm going to spread on my bagel. And I got this whipped cream because I drink my coffee black, but I'll use this as my pumpkin spice topper and shake a little cinnamon on that. I got these pumpkin crackers. They look like they have raisins and all kinds of seeds in there. And now I'm going to turn on the pot. It was a chilly morning. It still is a little cool out there. So while the bagel's toasting and the coffee's brewing, I am going to turn on the fireplace. Let you see that. It's coming on. Oh, I love fireplaces. This one's really warm too. Not that we need it in Florida that much, but there's always a couple of cool mornings I like to have it on. And I like to drink my coffee in the fireplace. I need to decorate this for Christmas. But right now, I'm just going to drink my coffee and enjoy it. There, now the fire's going. Look at that, how beautiful. It really warms up the space too. So now I'm going to check on my bagel. Coffee's still brewing. So I buttered my bagel with this pumpkin spice butter. I had cream cheese, but it's not the same. This pumpkin spice butter is the best. So I got my bagel, my crackers, and I'm waiting for my coffee. And then I'm going to add this pumpkin spice whipped cream on top, a little cinnamon. And I'm going to have a pumpkin spice morning in my pumpkin mug. All right, here we go. Got a nice black coffee. Perfect. Let me grab this whipped cream. Put this down. Grab my whipped cream now. Shake it. I like to put it right on top there. Wow. There you go. And now, the dog's sneezing in the background there. Put a little cinnamon on that. Make it a pumpkin spice. Perfect for the fall. Cheers. Hi everyone. Welcome to So Lovely with Grace. If you're new here, I'm Grace. If you're returning, welcome back. This is my pumpkin spice coffee in my pumpkin mug, my pumpkin harvest mug. Oh boy. Got whipped cream on me? Pumpkin spice. I love this mug. Look how it's textured like a real pumpkin. My friend Carla found this at Hobby Lobby and I had to get it. Pumpkin spice, love it or leave it. I actually love it. Today is the Embrace the Lace collaboration series that I'm doing with Lara from Sewing Up Style and Chilisa from Sew She Designs. We're doing a monthly collaboration where we can show you how you can incorporate lace into your makes to enhance your wardrobe. And this month is the Pumpkin Spice edition. So that's it. We decided as a theme, pumpkin spice. That's it. Do what you want with it. Incorporate lace. And I came up with an apron and a oven mitt with lace. So let me show you those. I'm going to model them for you now. I'm going to be wearing this apron on Thanksgiving Day, that's for sure. I love this lace trim. It's so feminine and vintage. This eyelet lace on the pockets, how sweet. And the wider lace all the way around the bottom of the apron. Let me see if I can get the whole thing in here. And show you that. It's a cute little apron and very, very fun and functional. And I love this embroidery here. I put that on there with the pumpkin saying thankful. Just coordinated all the colors, and that McCall's pattern is easy. It's a very easy apron. Now, I also made, look at this, an oven mitt to match. Now this was not easy. It took all day because it was very involved. It's just this oven mitt I made in the hoop on the embroidery machine with the eyelet lace here. And you could just grab a tray, a pie, and also I like this little loop here where you can hang it up with your dish towels or whatever. But it's just handy, it's small, it's cute, and I use the same fabric colors. And it's just cute. Look at the pumpkin here, the pumpkin design. I also use the same pumpkin here. And so the lace on there, on the embroidery machine to match this apron. So, hope you like the apron. I think it's adorable. Came out great. And it's actually my favorite apron now. So, happy Thanksgiving! This is the pattern that I use, this apron pattern. 6 easy looks, 1 easy pattern. It's McCall's 5284, and I did view B, the one down here. This is the pattern that called for the eyelet lace. You could essentially use any kind of lace, but I decided to go with that one because it is the eyelet lace. And I like the way the pockets are. They're slightly tilted sideways like this. It has the lace here and the lace trim at the bottom. Now the pattern did not have lace at the top here, at the bib part. I added that extra with the embroidery. Those were extra designs that I decided to put on my apron just to enhance it even more. Because it was kind of plain actually without it. I'm inserting a few minutes of the construction of the apron with the lace. So the apron neckband is sewn on here, and I sewed the ties. I laid out the pockets. That's how they are. And I picked this beautiful pumpkin fabric. I got this at Joann's last fall. It was in my stash. I have very little left here. This is all I have left. But I thought it was perfect to go with this fabric that I bought last week at Joann's. This beautiful quilting cotton. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lace on the pockets and then all the way around the bottom of the apron. I got the lace at Hobby Lobby. This is the pocket lace I'm going to use. As you can see, it has like this bias tape finish trim. I'm going to sew it on here on the pockets. And then for the edge of the apron, it's a wider lace that I got at Hobby Lobby here, right here, much wider. But it doesn't have a finish here. It's unfinished. So I'm going to get some bias tape that I got there. This was only 99 cents. It's ivory. And I already clipped it on the one I'm going to sew. I clipped it on here. So what I'll do is sew the bias tape to finish it off here and then attach it to the bottom of the apron. And then once I do all that and finish the pockets, in the center of the apron, I'm going to have an embroidery design for this pumpkin spice fall apron. Looks much better with the bias tape sewn on, so I sewed it all on. I love it. And then this is the Hobby Lobby one that had it on there on the smaller eyelet lace. And now I'm going to attach both to the apron. One pocket is complete with the eyelet lace and the trim. This fabric here I put. And I'm going to sew this on the apron. And I'm going to put the lace trim on the second pocket and sew that on. I finished the apron and I put the pockets in here. I love this little lace trim. Wonderful. And the trim all the way around the bottom. The eyelet trim looks great. I decided to keep the bias tape visible. I just think it looks more finished. Now what I'm thinking of for the center part of the bib is an embroidery design here. Could be grateful, thankful, or blessed. I'm going to do thankful for Thanksgiving with these colors here. This for the pumpkin, the lettering in the brown, the satin, and then the stems. Let me show you the lace. I got the lace at Hobby Lobby. They had this wide lace. I have a lot of it now. I always get a lot when I buy this because it's kind of hard to find. I could not find anything comparable on Amazon. And what I did with this wide lace, see how it's just sewn together, like gathered? It didn't have a finished binding on it, so I put this, it was only 99 cents, seam binding on it. This is the seam binding. I just opened it up and just sewed in between, just like that, just to have a nice finish there. And let me show you on my apron again, closer. There it is. Let me put this down. And I just think it just gives it a clean finish. It looks beautiful. And that's what I did to finish it off. And this is the 1.5, I think it's 1.5 inch lace that I got at Hobby Lobby. But see how it's finished here already with the binding. So that was the only difference. And it worked out really well. Yeah, this is a great pattern. Of course, it has the apron piece that you just cut on the fold. Then you got the straps here. It's just one piece. You just put over your head. And then you have the ties. And that's it. So if you make it without the lace, you know, it's really straightforward. You can make it any way you want. But of course, I love lace. And eyelet lace is so delicate and vintagey looking. I had to get it. And I picked all these colors. I got all the fabric at Joann's. Let me show you here. This is what I did with the pockets. Now this fabric I got last year. I didn't see it again this year. I just love this pumpkin fabric. It's so colorful, has many unique colors. And I got this for the applique of my embroidered pumpkin at Joann's. I was so excited when I saw this quilting cotton at Joann's to make my apron and oven mitt for this pumpkin spice theme. Isn't that beautiful? It's the perfect fall colors. It looks like wheat. I wasn't sure what it is, but it was perfect for my apron. I'm very happy with the color. And I also made the oven mitt. And that oven mitt I made on the embroidery machine with the lace here. So when you put it, you know, pick it up, you can see that pretty eyelet lace here. And I just love it. This is a design by Sweet Pea Embroidery. Sweet Pea Machine Embroidery. I just wrote on here. And there's the final product there. But it's all the instructions. You go to Sweet Pea Embroidery, download it. Try and remember, I think it was $4.99 for the design. It was pretty involved, but they give you all the instructions, so you will be successful. And I used Insulbright, of course, because you're going to be handling hot things with the oven mitt. And finally, the top I'm wearing under this apron is Kwik 3691. I'm wearing this long tunic with the cowl neck, with the pleats in the neckline here. I've made this in a previous video just to show you here. Again, this is the tunic. I think I'm going to be wearing this outfit on Thanksgiving. Just take this off. And it's really nice. You can fold the neck here, or you can make it as a cowl, which I kept it as a, just folded here. I think it looks neat. I'm gonna put this little belt with it. I think it cinches the waist. It's really dressy. And I like this top for Thanksgiving because it's dressy and it's sleeveless because I'll be in the kitchen cooking. It'll be really hot. And with that apron, I won't be, you know, dying of heat. So both of them will work out together. That's my plan. Now, one thing I want to insert into this video is, as you may or may not know, Simplicity patterns are on sale at Joann's this week. this Thanksgiving week, all week through November 25th for $1.99. So be sure to stop by Joann's. And the reason I bring that up is I don't want to say soon, oh, those were the good old days when patterns were only $1.99. I'm afraid that day's going to come and we're going to be sitting back here without those $1.99 patterns. I have a lot of patterns. I know I do. I will use them, and if I don't, you could always sell them on eBay. I forgot to mention the applique on the apron. It's an embroidery design here. This thankful. It's a pumpkin with the words thankful. But you get it at Pickle Pie Designs and you purchase it, I think it was $9, and you get 3 of them. You get grateful, thankful, and blessed. So for Thanksgiving, I just thought thankful. But you could put them on dish towels, pot holders, aprons, actually anything, a bag, placemats. It's just a great versatile embroidery design to have. It's an applique, so I picked that fabric at Joann's and just appliqued it on the apron with the lace. So you can enhance your wardrobe with lace in many, many ways. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some decorating I started. Actually, Tom helped start my decorating. He put up our tree for the season, and I'm going to decorate it. So I'm going to show you some footage at the end of the video. But that's it. That's the Embrace the Lace collaboration series for November. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you go to Lara's channel and Chilisa's channel and see what they made for the pumpkin spice theme collaboration. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it to be informative and fun. And most of all, I hope you were so inspired. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed Thanksgiving. So in my sewing room on my fridge, I put my childhood tree. This is an old tree. I've had it, about 30 years. And it has these fiber optic lights that are built into the tree. I decorated them with these ornaments, this stuffed ornament I made on the embroidery machine. So there's that Christmas tree ornament. We got Mrs. Claus. I got this topper at Dollar Tree. And all the little ornaments are Dollar Tree. I made the penguin on my embroidery machine. And I have Rudolph the reindeer, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, and of course you got to have Santa. And that's my little tree in my sewing room. I love this tree. And then I have the manger scene that I stitched out on my embroidery machine. So I hope you like this tree. It's very cute. Got my Santa bells and my rotating tree that Tom put up. Isn't that beautiful? I love the way it turns. I don't know if you can see the lights. And I got all my decorations here. Got my box of ornaments. And I got Mr. and Mrs. Claus. So I'm going to be busy. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have a video this week, this Friday after Thanksgiving. It's probably going to be the following week, because I got to decorate and cook and host people. I'm going to have a good time. I hope everybody else does too.